Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It's beautiful, sunny, warm, and it's going to get pretty hot here today. As you start to come in and join me, I'll say a couple of announcements. And today we're talking about some crystals that help with protect you from negative energy. And I'm going to do a little sage demo. Good morning. How is everybody here doing today? Happy Monday. I also started on my page today 40 Days of Blessings. So stop there when you're finished here and hop in the comments in there and give me your thoughts on today's blessing. The more that we talk about these things collectively, positive things that we put out there as a group, as a whole, I think makes such a big difference about the positive energy. Hi, Bonnie. Good morning. Nice to see you. So I think the more that we talk about positive things, that brings up the vibration to a higher level in the universe. So stop on over to my post this morning about today's blessing, and please comment about it and let me know what you think, and let's see what we can generate from that. So for 40 days, I'm going to be posting different blessings, and these are blessings that actually, hi Janet, good morning. These are actually blessings that came to me from a meditation, and it's some of them are not your typical things that you would think about. So I hope that this kind of generates some things to think about when we think of blessings and things that we take for granted. And so I'm really curious to see, what your thoughts are. So that started today. So every day at 10 o'clock, I'm posting a blessing for the next 40 days. Today's the first day of that. And we'll just see what the comments happen and how we can just expand our appreciation for these blessings. So thanks for coming in. Today I am talking about crystals that can help you protect you from negative energy and block negative energy. And also I'm going to do a little sage and demo and talk about sage because there's so many. Good morning, Angela. It's nice to see you. There's so many that have comments and questions about how to use sage, and I think it's good to revisit that every so often. So I will show you a little bit of a demo about sage and how to use it, and Palo Santo, and we'll start with that first, and then I've got a lot of fun crystals to show you today, a lot of different ones that can help release negative energy and ones that can bring in positive energy. So this was a topic that was requested from one of my viewers because I take requests on what to talk about. So this was on the list. So if you have a specific thing that you would like me to address with crystals or positive thinking or angels or anything like that, please comment and let me know if there's something that you would like to learn about, and I'll put it on the list, and we'll get to them as we can. I try and do at least 2 live shows a week, one crystal or angel related, and then or positive thinking or some such thing like that. And good morning, Angelina, nice to see you. And I also try and do like a card reading of some sort each week too. So watch for those. And thanks for joining me. I'm going to start with sage because that's something that is a good practice to do, and I know a lot of people have questions about it, and it's not that difficult, and I just want you to see how easy it is to do for yourself, for your home, for your space. And I'm going to show you some different ones here too. And it's too bad you can't smell it on here, but it smells really good. I think it smells really good. Some people don't care for the smell, but there's different variations of sage you can try too. And we'll just go from there. So let me light this one. I've got this lighter that's just like a super flame. It's just like crazy. I turned it down and it's still like really, really big flame. So I'm going to get it away from my screen here. But you want to get a good light on your sage so you can get the smoke going. The smoke is the cleansing part. So smells really, really good. I'm sorry you can't smell that. But excuse me. The smoke is what cleanses you. Good morning, Kathy. Nice to see you. Thanks, everybody, for joining in. And if you think this could help somebody today, we're talking about protective crystals and cleansing, please share this along to others. Good morning, Janet. So to cleanse your space or your room, you would want to light your sage. Make sure your smoke detectors are off if you have those, because that's a problem if those go off. If you're doing inside your home. And light your sage. And it's also a good idea to have like something to catch the embers that fall, or the little pieces that fall off, the ashes. I can't think of ashes. So traditionally abalone shells are used, but you can use anything, a dish or anything that you can, ceramic thing, whatever works for you, a glass container. And so when you go to sage your home, you want to go in a clockwise direction in each room, because clockwise is positive flow of energy. So go in a clockwise manner. Open your doors and your windows of each room if you can, that way the negative energy releases out. It goes out. All right, so you walk in a clockwise manner, and you just let the smoke go into the space. And while you do that, you want to think or say something in the order of, I release all negative energies in this space. And just continually say that little mantra as you release all the negative energies in each room that you want to do that. You can do your whole home, or you can just do a certain room. And you can do outside your house too. I like to do it when I do my home. I like to do inside and out on the same day, just so everything is completely cleansed and refreshed. And you just go around the outside of your home too, in a clockwise manner, and keep saying your little prayers of release all negative energies in the space. And you just feel so clean and refreshed afterwards. You just feel like it is kind of a refreshing of energy in the room. And you can just really feel it. Now, it's really good too during cold and flu season, or if there's bacteria in the space, to release bacteria. There's a lot of articles about that too. So, see, I'm dropping ashes on my computer. Good morning, Kelly. It's good to release bacteria and viruses in your space too. Now, if you're feeling particularly stressed, I sage my aura just about every day, just to release negative energies that I might have absorbed from others or situations. So I come home, and I do this outside, so I don't have to worry about the smoke detector. But I light the sage, and I just brush the aura around brush the smoke around my whole aura, and just really quickly. It just takes less than a minute. And this one's gone out, so sometimes you might have to relight the sage. And just brush your aura and say the same thing. I release all negative energies from the day. I release all negative energies that I absorbed, and just brush yourself with the smoke, and just let it be. I'm going to let that smoke right there just kind of go into my space here for us. And that's just a good refreshing, and try it for yourself too if you haven't. Try it. Angelina, you do that too? You sage the interior and the exterior of the house? That's great. It's a great practice. How often do you do that? I like to do it during full moon and new moon, and anytime that I feel heavy energy, I like to do it then too. Hi, Kat. Good morning. Thanks for joining. And I do myself quite often because, especially if there's a stressful situation going on. A few months back, some of you might know, some of you might not know, I was dealing with my mom. She was in a car accident. It was very stressful trying to get her care and help. And every day I would come home and sage myself just to relieve all the tension and all the everything that I was dealing with. So it was just a good practice to get into. And then, so I just kind of adopted that from a day-to-day thing. So now every time I come home from a day of kind of interactions that might have been negative or stressful or anything, or being in traffic or anything. I come home and I sage myself, and I just feel refreshed and light, and it's just so much heavy energy just lifted off. So let's see, Angelina, I sage during full moon and new moon. Okay, great. Yes, me too. And it's just a nice practice to get into, and the more you do it, the more you're going to feel like, oh, you're going to be more sensitive to the energies in the space, and you're going to realize the difference between when you do and you don't, and you're going to want to do it. So let's see. Hi, Annie. Good morning from Rhode Island. Nice to see you. Good, Kelly's in Cape Cod. It's great that we can all connect from all over the world. That is amazing. It just blows my mind that we can talk from all over the world and just communicate and interact, and I just love it. Another very powerful cleanser is Palo Santo. I want you to see this. Look how beautiful this is. This is Palo Santo. This has a lighter scent than sage, and it's so for those of you who don't care for the sage smell, this is very good, very nice. Good morning, Lavora. Nice to see you. Sonia says you're not feeling well today. Prayers, please. Oh, I'm sorry, Sonia. Yes, prayers for your good health and well-being. And I hope you can take some of this, what we're talking about today, and use some of it too. So Palo Santo is, this is a very dense piece of wood. If you buy a piece of Palo Santo, this will last you a really long time. Months, maybe years, I don't know. But it can last you a very long time. So it really is cost effective. This is just, I sell these Palo Santo sticks. I sell smaller ones for like $2.50 and this one for like $3.50. And the cost of it is worth it. It is really cost effective, and it lasts a really long time. Now these, I have to warn you, they are hard to light, so you will have to take a few minutes to get it lit, and you might have to relight it a few times, but it has a very, very nice, pleasant scent to it, I think. Have any of you used Palo Santo? Good morning, Zena from Nashville. Nice to see you. So let me know if you used Palo Santo. I know that there's some other viewers that like cypress. I don't have any of that. I've used rosemary, that's nice, and lavender, and I've used a combination. I've made my own sage sticks of lavender, rosemary, and sage, and that's very nice. So this does the same thing as sage. It releases the negative energies. Now, there are some herbs that you can use to bring in positive energies, and one of those would be sweetgrass. I don't have any of that to show you, but I do sell that too. So, but this also releases sage, and Palo Santos releases negative energy in a space. And you can use this around yourself too. I've done that too. So I like both. I really recommend both. Let's see, Angelina, you love Palo Santo. I gave it to a friend in a spray to use in her office. Yes, I used to make sage spray actually. And I haven't done that in a while. It takes 6 weeks to do, but I might have to start making those sprays again. And they are very nice. For those who can't use the smoke or can't be in a smoky environment, the sprays are really good. So Palo Santo, sage. I want to show you the different sages that I sell too. I sell these nice little pieces and in packages. But I want you to see this big, huge sage. Look at this. Have you ever seen anything so huge? I've got a huge supply of these when I was in Tucson. I couldn't resist because these things will last a long time and they burn beautifully. I've done some videos with these and they're very nice. So I only have, I don't know, about 10 or 15 of these left. So if you are interested, pop onto my website that's posted and order some before they are gone. So those are really nice. Karen, does sage and does this help in a home with negative people? Yes, it helps release the negative energy, and people bringing in that negative energy, it will help release that. Now, you cannot change a person, right? But you can release the negative energy that they bring into you, you know, into that space. You can release that. Do you accept PayPal? Yes, I do. And yeah, so visit my website. It's posted above in the comment thing, and I'll post it again before we're finished. And I sell all of these things. Most all of these things that I'm showing you today, I sell. So sage is really, really awesome to release the negative energies and to keep it fresh and clear. And Lavora, good morning. I just finished using a big sage bundle like that. It lasted almost a year. Yeah, see, this thing is really, really good for a long time. And if you want a lot of smoke too, to do a small area in a quick amount of time, this is a good one for you. So, okay, let me show you some of the crystals that you can place in your space to diffuse and release and block negative energies. So let's first talk about black tourmaline. I love black tourmaline. This will reduce and block negative energies. Now, I have a grid, a black tourmaline grid around my home to block any negative energies from coming into my space. And if you would like that video, good morning, Jean. If you would like, I have a video, a detailed video on how to do that step by step. If you would like to see that video, hop on over to my menu over on my sidebar and sign up for my email list, and you will get that video automatically on how to do a protective grid using black tourmaline, and it's really, really effective. So look at this black tourmaline. This is natural. Look at this. Is that amazing? I don't have any big ones like this for sale anymore. I sold they're all sold out, but as soon as I get a new batch, I will let everybody know. But this is a good size for around a house. Excuse me. But I'll show you some smaller ones that you can use in a room and other places too. But this is gorgeous. Very, very beautiful piece of black tourmaline. You can also use smaller ones like this. This is nice too. This is natural piece. Look at that. It's natural. It's just, that's how it grows. Just gorgeous. You can use these in your space to reduce and block negative energies. You can put these by electronics safely, because electronics bring in the EMFs. That's really negative energy. And this will block that. I do a video on that too, so check that out. I have proven that with dowsing rods. This is safe to put next to your computer, your microwave. Microwaves are big ones. And they will not hurt those appliances or electronics, but they will block the negative emissions that are, that come into the atmosphere and harm you. So these little pieces are very effective for that. So I sell these. These are very, very nice. Very, very nice pieces. Bonnie, you would like to see that video? I will look for that video on how this works. And I'll post it here when I'm finished, so you can come back and watch that. So you have to sleep with one under my pillow, but it wasn't possible. With the black tourmaline, is that, Louie? Is that you sleep with the black tourmaline under your pillow? This will reduce negative energy in your space. You can carry it, you can wear it. I have some black tourmaline pendants. I don't have one to show offhand. You can carry it with you. Just put it in your space in clusters, in wherever you feel negative energy heavy. You can also, I actually put one on my cell phone to block it, one tiny little chip. And I sell these little chips too, look at that. And these little things I also sprinkle around. These are all little tiny black tourmaline chips. And I sprinkle them around my doorway and my windows to block negative energy there. See how tiny they are? But you just sprinkle them around a certain space that they won't be disturbed, and they'll absorb the negative energy coming through that space or coming to that space. It'll block it and diffuse it. And black tourmaline is such a powerful tool for that, and it's really inexpensive. It's just Karen, let's see, let's steal first. These are called black tourmaline, and the chips also, these are all varieties of black tourmaline. It's just smaller. These are smaller. And Karen, is there a way to drive away negative people? If you wear these things and carry these with you and shield your aura, with this kind of protection, then you will block yourself from absorbing their energies. And it will start, I have noticed, once you start using crystals, you'll start to, you not only block their energies, but you start to, the negative people start to fade away. If they're continually negative, they start to fade away, and you start to attract positive vibrations and positive people to your life. Does that make sense? The more you use positive and positive tools and positive vibration, it raises your positive level. And the more that you're positive, the negative just kind of fades away into the background, and they just fade away. You don't, like I said before, you cannot change somebody else. I mean, you can suggest things to them, but you cannot actually change them. They'll have to want to change themselves. So, let's see, steel, black chimney, sorry, hard to hear at Starbucks. Well, good morning at Starbucks. Black tourmaline, Tourmaline. And let me see if I can type that in here. There you go, black tourmaline. Okay, so that's one of the ways that you can block negative energies from a space, or, you know, from, oh, I have a hummingbird visiting me right here. Oh, how lovely is that? That's the beauty of being outside. I love that. Special. Too bad you couldn't see it on the other side. So anyway, that's one of the most powerful, effective, you know, uses of crystals to block and diffuse negative energies. And sign up for the newsletter to get that video of how to do a grid around your home or your space. And I actually even did a grid in my home with these black tourmalines. When I got new flooring in the living room, I was worried about toxins and impurities of whatever's used, and I put a small little grid of black tourmaline in my living room, and I didn't know if there was any impurities or not, because I just don't know. And I didn't have any ill effects from the flooring, because sometimes flooring can make you sick or dizzy, or you know, just not feel well. And I didn't have any issues, so I'm pretty sure that helped. Another thing I wanted to mention with these crystals that I'm showing you here, these three, they will help you with dizziness too. So if you suffer from dizziness or lightheadedness, use a black tourmaline, hold on to it for a little bit, and it will help you with that too. Good morning, Rita. Thank you for joining us. Jean, what crystals for anxiety? I have some mojo bags for that. Right offhand, I would suggest rose quartz and amethyst. So check out my website for mojo bags, and I make a complete little bag for crystals for all sorts of problems that you might be having. So Karen says, I understand, I've been using sea salt lamp. Doesn't feel like it's working. Any advice? Is it a sea salt lamp, or is it a Himalayan salt lamp? Now, I've used sea salt in a water bottle, and that's pretty effective to release negative energies too. If you don't like the smoke of sage, you can do that. Himalayan salt lamps, I have noticed a positive vibration into a space. I have two of them, one in my bedroom and one in my office in my home. And I have two of them, and I feel like the Himalayan salt lamps did bring positive energy, but it's more subtle. This will release negative energy much quicker. Then it will allow the salt lamp to do its thing. And you'll still need to do your house cleansing from time to time, and yourself. But I feel it's a much more subtle energy. The salt is a much more subtle energy. It might just be because of the components it's made of, the compound that the salt, the chemical that it's made of, that compared to the components of the crystals, that might be the difference. So use both. Put the crystals in your space and use the salt lamp both. So But I do like the salt lamps. I do recommend those too. So how often should you cleanse your house? Kat, I do it during twice a month, full moon, new moon, just as a routine. And anytime you feel like anything might be heavy or negative, and I cleanse myself, like I said earlier, a lot. I do that a lot, just about every day, just to keep myself on a higher vibration and cleansed. So let me show you the next one is some smoky quartz. These are just as effective as the black tourmaline. Smoky quartz you can carry with you to reduce negative energy. You can wear them in a pendant. You can put them in your purse, put them in your space. I've got some beautiful ones to show you. And these ones you do not want to put next to electronics, though. They will amplify the problem. So if you put them in your space where you have a computer, put them on the other side of the room or some such thing. But they will still block negative energies entering a space. Because they're in the quartz family, that's what amplifies. Quartz amplifies the energies in electronics. They put quartz in electronics, and these are the quartz, part of the quartz family. So that's why you don't want to put these next to electronics. But look at how beautiful. Some of them are lighter and some of them are darker. They're iridescent. You can see through them, but their energy is very, very nice. I feel that these are a softer energy than the black tourmaline, just holding them. These are good to hold also if you're feeling dizzy. Just hold them for 5 minutes. If you just need a quick little calm me down from a stressful day, this is a great crystal to hold for about 5 minutes after that. You know, these are wonderful to meditate with. These would be good to put under your pillow to release negative energies. Good morning, Ron. Nice to see you. Good morning, Carol. Thanks for coming by. So these are really, they have a softer energy, but they're very effective for releasing and blocking negative energy into a space too. Let me show you a couple of these beauties too. This is a smoky quartz. It's clear. It's got some rainbows in it. This is something you could just put on a table in a living room or a dining room, anywhere in your space, and just leave it be. Put it by your front door and just let it do its job. It will absorb and diffuse negative energies. Very, very effective for that. This beauty is available for sale, and very these ones come from Brazil. This is natural, just natural beauty. This is cut and polished, but it's just you know, I mean, this comes from Mother Earth. It's just, I can't say enough about how beautiful this is. So if you are interested in purchasing this, I will post the link for this beauty. And I have a couple of nice pieces of my own just in certain places in my home to do just that, to just collect and diffuse negative energy. So let me show you this one too. This one is big and heavy. Look at this. This one is the mega daddy of, it's very dense, very heavy. This one has a lot of rainbows in it too, but this is a natural, it's polished and cut and polished too. But this will diffuse a lot of negative energy in a space. This just put on a table, dining room table, a kitchen, you know, area, by the front door, in the living room, anywhere. It's just in an office. This is so beautiful, and the energy from it is so beautiful. This is also available for purchase. I have one my own just about this size that I just love, and it's really wonderful to use. And these are nice to use during the full moon when you release negative energies as a ceremony or a ritual. You just have it in your space while you sage yourself, you know. And this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So I will post the link on how you can purchase this beauty too, if you are so interested in it. It is heavy. It's heavy. So those are two awesome choices for releasing and reducing and blocking negative energies. And I have a third one, is hematite. Hematite looks like a silver metallic color, tumbled stone. This is very effective. This is more energy like the black tourmaline. And these are very effective for blocking, reducing, and dissipating negative energies in a space or a person too. Now these ones are also safe to put next to electronics if they are non-magnetic. Now these tumbled stones that I have available are non-magnetic, so those are safe to put by a computer or a microwave, that kind of thing. So these are very effective for blocking, reducing negative energies. Now I also have, and I use this is my my hematite bracelet. And I use this quite often when I feel like I'm going into a negative area or a negative space. If I feel like I'm going to interact with negative people, so those of you who have asked about that this morning, you can wear this all the time. I wear it often to block negative energies from coming into my aura. So when my mom was in the hospital, and she was in and out a lot, I wore this bracelet every time I walked into the hospital because I didn't want to absorb any negative energies that were in the hospital. Also, when I drive on the freeway, you know, that's kind of a stressful thing for me. So I wear my my hematite bracelet. Sorry, this is hematite. Yes, bracelet when I drive on the freeway. Anytime that I feel like I'm going to go into a negative space, I wear this to block the negative energies that might be coming my way. Also, when I go out of town to a place that I'm not familiar with, I wear this because I'm not sure of the energies. So I'm just to be protective, I just wear this bracelet. Anytime I go on vacation or anytime I go to a new place I'm not sure about, and it's just, you know, it's just simple to do. That's all you do. You know, I wear it all the time, pretty much all the time. And I do have some of these available, I think about 15 of these left. These are magnetic, so you can see how they stick together, right? These are magnetic, so these are not ones that you would want to put next to your computer. But I have about 15 of these left, so check those out on my website too. So I will post, these are hematite. Oh, little gnats around here. And if I could spell right. Okay, there's hematite, and the two previous big ones are smoky quartz. There you go. Okay. So those three crystals are very, very effective for reducing, eliminating, preventing negative energy. Protects your aura. Use that with your sage to protect yourself, your aura, your space. Just place these in certain places in your home, or carry them, or wear them, whatever you can do. And I also want to show you a crystal that you can use to bring in your space, to bring in positive energy, and that is quartz. Quartz is such a powerful positive energy source that you can bring in quartz. So you say you cleanse your whole place, you have your crystals in place. I have the protective grid around my home, and you say you want to bring an abundance of positive energy to a space. Bring in some crystal quartz. I sell these lovely little points too. This is part of that video I showed with energy that I'll post after this. This is really an abundance of positive energy. I use dowsing rods and I show how much energy is in the field of just this small little quartz. So this is really, really effective. You can place these in certain places in your home. You can carry these with you. You can wear them. Let me show you. I have little pendants for sale too, like this. You just put them on a necklace and wear them if you want to bring positive energy to yourself all day. You can use both together, bring positive energy and release negative energy at the same time. That works too. Let me show you these lovelies. This is a beautiful natural piece. Look at that. Can you see that? What do you think of that? This brings out an abundance of positive energy from the tips here, the points. This beautiful one is available for purchase too. So clear quartz. This is natural. It just grows like that. Just grows just like that. It's beautiful. You can't beat it. I mean, it's just amazing, amazing. What Mother Earth gives us. This is a natural one. This one is not polished. This is just brewed this way naturally. This is just gorgeous, just gorgeous. And you could just place this in certain places in your space to bring in positive energy. This is another beautiful one here I want to show you. Look at this. This is natural too. Look at that. Is that amazing? I mean, look at all the little ones growing. I don't know how well you can see it, but can you see all the little ones too? Each one of those is directing positive energy from those tips, but it also has energy from around the whole thing. But a lot of the energy is coming from the tips. And it's true, the bigger the crystal, the more energy that it emits. So that is true. But you can use small ones, and you can clump small ones together. Say you don't have ones that big, you can use a bunch of small little points in a place and just put them in a little dish or a little glass holder or something, or just place them around your space or carry them with you, whatever the case may be. So black tourmaline, smoky quartz, hematite, diffuse block negative energies, and clear quartz will bring in positive energies. And don't forget your sage and your Palo Santo. And I'm also actually considering making a whole box. I make like gift boxes, you know, full of goodies that I sell. Do you think it would be a good idea to make like a little, you know, a box full of all of these things so you don't have to buy them all separately, of certain things like all these crystals shown and some Palo Santos and sage as one whole little kit? Would that be effective? Would you think that would be a good idea to do? Let me know if you think so. And if you think so, then I'll put something together and I'll show it and post pictures. And then it's usually more cost effective to buy things like that in a box instead of separate. And I try and, you know, reduce it, make it a little bit discounted for you. So I see some yeses. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I will work on that, and it'll be like a protective kit box, something like that. So let's see what I've got here. Janet, if you put clear quartz with other crystals, does it amplify the effects of other crystals? Excellent question. Yes, it does. It does. So if you put a clear quartz with any other crystal, it will amplify what it is next to, the energies of the other crystals. Yes. So that's an excellent question. And so good morning, Meg. Nice to see you. Do you have any other questions? Don't forget, today I started my 40 days of blessings on my page. So hop on there and comment about the blessing of today. Each day I'm posting a blessing. They're not things that I think you would normally think about. I'm hoping that we can generate some things that makes you think, because so many things that we take for granted are blessings. And I'm trying to come up with some of these things that I was inspired that, you know, all of these things that I came up with for the 40 days are things that, some of them are things that we do think about a lot, but other things are things that we do take for granted and we don't think about that are blessings. So hop on over there onto that thread and comment your comment about today's blessing. I'm curious to know what everybody thinks about today's blessing. And thank you, Janet. Thank you so much, Bonnie. If you put a group of crystals on a mirror, does it amplify? Now, that's a great question, Bonnie, and I think I have some friends that do that, and it's a beautiful setting if you place some crystals on a mirror. And I personally think it might, but I don't have any proof to back that up. So try it and see if it does. I'm not sure if it would amplify in a mirror, but it does make for a very spectacular display and very, more positive, vibrant display. So just that alone will probably bring the vibrations up to more than what it would be without it. So try it and let me know how it works. So good morning, Damaris. Nice to see you. Oh, Damaris, you charge them on a mirror under the full moon to amplify the moon's light energy. I love that. Beautiful suggestion. That is beautiful. Another crystal healer, Damaris. Thank you. That is beautiful. Yeah. So try it with the mirror and see. Bonnie, it popped into your head yesterday. Thought I would try it. Yes, try it and see how it works. So, but I do love that idea that Damaris had suggested, and to do that under the full moon. To when you charge your crystals under the full moon. So that is I bet it looks just beautiful under the moonlight too. So if you have any other questions, let me know. I will be doing my next angel animal card reading in a few days, so watch for that. And share this out with anybody who could, use some of this information. And let's help, spread the crystal word and the higher vibrations and how to use these things. It's wonderful stuff. So, all right, Kat, I will put together that gift box soon, and I will push it out there and show everybody. Please visit my website. I will put it here again, too. And you can purchase most everything that I have shown there today on there, except for those big ones. I have a different link for that. I'll post that when I'm finished here. And if you want to buy the sage or the Palo Santo or any of these tumbled stones or bracelets, or even the excuse me, the little chips, the tourmaline chips, any of those things, and any of these clear quartz that I've showed, let me know, and I will post the links for those. And it's great seeing you. Thank you so much. I love all of you. Have a great week. Positive vibrations all the way around. And Bonnie, yes, I will see you Saturday in Beaumont at the craft fair. So all my local people, I will be in Beaumont next Saturday. So I will have all these goody, yummy, fun things there. And thank you, everybody, for coming in. I just love talking to you guys, and it's just a fun time. And if we can learn and grow together and raise our awareness and our vibrations together, I think that's a powerful, wonderful thing. So happy Monday, Damaris. Happy Monday, everybody. Let's make this an awesome, positive, perfect week. And I will see you soon. I will see you next time. Crystal blessings. Bye.